Hello everyone, welcome back to Stage 2 of Castlevania 64, played by Jude. I am Morn and I will be your commentator for this particular portion. And we're going to start off seeing Reinhard Schneider, distant relative of the Belmonts, getting himself trapped inside the castle wall. Yes, thank you game, I just said that. Now here we'll see Jude saving his game up to this point, always a good idea whenever you're playing any sort of a game with saves. And of course he has to show off that the door is locked, as you would. And then we have that classic transition style that you'd see in a Resident Evil game to kind of hide loading, which is weird because it's an N64 game and it wouldn't have loading. Now this is something you're going to see a whole lot of in this stage. It's kind of samey, I'll be honest. We've got a lot of run upstairs, deal with an enemy, in this case a bone pillar, or dodge a trap. And then, well, here we see him finding a secret. Those are always nice. But it's basically, the game's getting pretty platform heavy at this point. You're going to see a lot of running and jumping. And it's going to be kind of hard to keep commentary going when you have such wonderful... yeah, this. This, honestly, is my first real experience with Castlevania on the Nintendo 64. I've played a lot of the older ones. I kind of did the thread on Castlevania for the Super Nintendo. And, I don't know, I just never was really the world's biggest fan of Castlevania in 3D. Just the whole idea didn't really appeal to me. I kind of was so vetted to the kind of run and jump 2D style of the older games that this just didn't appeal to me too much. So, is there anything I should be explaining about what's going on? Well, obviously you don't want to get cut up by those giant guillotines. That would be bad. And unless there's another secret, you definitely want to make sure to land on those platforms, or at least grab onto them. And some of those guillotines actually do seem to come out of nowhere. That's nice. I guess there was a target that had popped up that we could have hit, but he didn't. So he decided to take some hits and get some money from the bats. So he's got a lot of holy water, which is good because he has just now encountered the boss of this stage, which is a two-headed white dragon, the classic fire-breathing Castlevania dragon, in 3D and in pairs. Now, here we can see him trying to use this bit of a, little, where the stairs, the entrance is, he's trying to use it as cover, but the white dragon's just not having any of it. And one head very easily dispatched with the holy waters. Always nice to have a good sub-weapon. And he almost dies here, but fortunately he's carrying around some roast chicken. And that'll just about wrap that up. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Looks like there's a cross and some other things, but he doesn't seem to be picking any of it up. I'm not really sure what's up with that, why it didn't seem to collect the giant rubies or anything, but... I know he's activated a lever, which is going to open up one of the two gates. He's going to eventually be activating another lever to open another gate. We'll see that here in a few minutes. But for now, we've got a boss beaten. That's always wonderful. Kind of telling that one of the classic, just common enemies in Castlevania is a boss in this one, but... And once again, saving his game like an intelligent player would do. You don't want to miss a save, especially in a game if it's going to be difficult, like Castlevanias are known to be. If the game gives you a chance to save, you should probably take it. Bone Pillar's still proving to be a bit of a pain, especially because it doesn't seem like the whip is doing much against their fireballs like it would have in the older Castlevanias. No, maybe no, it's dispatching. I don't know there. I'll leave that in because I'm nice. Picks up a moon card. I'm sure those cards will come into play at some point. And of course the jewels, which I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's another form of money like the gold is, but we'll see. Maybe by this point it's already been explained to you and I look like a double idiot. That's fine by me. Let's see. Let's talk about some things here. Power up. I'm not sure what those power-ups do here. They don't. I mean, I'm guessing they just make you hit harder, but I would have kind of liked it to see it change the whip in terms of appearance. Yeah, don't miss that money. Man, these skeletons are pretty relentless. They will chase you right to the save point. But now he's opened up this gate, so we have access to this other area. And he's switched off for the axe sub-weapon. Ooh, those are bomb skeletons. That's neat. And with the key he just picked up, we'll be able to go onto the second half of the castle wall and see more of what we saw a few minutes ago. Here you can see that you do not have much ground to land on. You got to be a lot more careful on this section than you did on the previous one because it's a lot less forgiving. And you mess up and you will fall into what is presumably a bottomless pit. And the ground crumbles away to serve as a nice little trap. It's a decent bit of game design there. Of course, those surprise guillotines are still going to come down. And there is a demo of what the game over looks like. Well done putting that in there. I appreciate that as a person who wanted to see that. If he's not careful, he might get another one here. He's already taken quite a beating on his health bar to this point. So he takes the time to dispatch a skeleton just to keep it off of his back this time. And once again, I guess he demos what the bottomless pit is right there. I don't know if he meant to cut this out or what, but it works. Always good to make sure. One bit of thing I'll comment on with the game design here is I like that you can see the and I like that you can see the spike trap before it actually becomes a danger. That way you know it's there and you know what to watch out for. You get some general idea which will come in handy on the way up. It's good game design. Make it so you can see what the threat is without being cheaply killed by it. So you feel like if you messed up, it's more your fault than the game's. And quickly jumping over a spike pit. Good job there. And once again, we got the bone pillar. Oh, the classic pattern. Looks like there's a brief moment there where you can actually just walk straight across if you're fast. And I think I gotta look at that. I don't know if it was like supposed to be a Medusa head or just some sort of like ghost enemy. It's hard to say. And it looks like he's got this game, big enough so that Steam messages appear on it. So, little bonus guest appearance by Steam message. Oh, the stairs are spike traps? That's actually pretty fancy. I like that. Bone pillar that's going to be a bit of a pain because you gotta get it from a distance like this. But he takes care of it, and a red jewel is his reward, too. Big one, apparently. I think that's what that L would mean, large. And up here we have a save point, I think I saw. And no boss on this one, just on the first one. I guess getting up here was boss enough. So now all we have to do is go back down, go through the exit gate, and be done with the stage.
Miserable world, upstart weakling. All who oppose the Dark Morn must die. Come, meet your
Well, that was really good of him to kill him there on the spot instead of just taunting him. I assume that's meant to be Dracula? So we better stock up on the roast chicken and make a save if he's already around. And now we can use a nice little shortcut to fight more skeletons. And I guess we traded up for the knife. He had so much use out of the axe when he had it. I'm sure this knife will come in super handy. Bone pillar about got him. That one did get him. Yes, take time in the middle of the battle to pick up your items. It's important. And baseball slide to take out a candle. I kind of like that. At least here the fall would be safe. There you go. That holy water served you well before, you'll probably want it again. Especially if it's going to be in a difficult place to get. And we are just about done here. So, I would like to thank Jude for giving me the opportunity to jump in on this. And before we go, I would just like to say how honored I am that somebody could see fit to rip off my brilliant ideas and just do whatever they think they can get away with.